Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. Good to see you this morning on a Monday morning, getting a week started off right. I'm Winston Chester, and I'm glad you're here. All week long, we're going to be bringing you all kind of good news and good things for the outdoors person, and just, life in general. Just, want to get the day started off right. I know a lot of y'all like to sit back, enjoy a cup of coffee, and we're going to be there with you. And every day we'll have something fresh and exciting and something to do coming up in the outdoors. Now, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. I was by there the other day by the welding shop, and a lot of times we don't talk enough about the welding shop. Eric Johnson runs the welding shop. I've had a lot of my students, leave my class and go down there after lunch and take welding over the years, and they learn so much. And Eric's always been so good about helping us out. We had some weight benches that, they got broke the other day. They just, by general, no one's abusing them. They just finally wore out, and took them down to Eric, and he welded them for us and got them back to school like 2 days later. So. But he was showing me some of the stuff some of those kids have done. They just had a state competition down there and won first place in a welding category. So I'm real proud of that program there at Haney. So if you get a chance, run by and visit those folks and check out that welding. It's something I've often thought about taking myself. My trailers used to always break. I was going to weld my trailers, but I now get AMW to do it. But anyway, welding is a good spot. Anyway, I mean, get started on that tangent, but it's true. Welding at Haney is a good subject to take. High today 80, low tonight 68. Let's take a look at our Carl Burnham Marine Specialist tide chart. Now this week, last week we had a lot of those strong tides. This week we're right in the middle of some neap tides, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. We're just not going to have much tidal flow, but it's going to kick back in on Friday and Saturday of this week. So if you want to go ahead and work this week and fish on the weekend, you might be a little better off. So it's a high tide will actually be at 7:57 a.m. and low tide at 10:15, but it's really, we're looking at like a 0.3 foot range, okay? And like we say, every Monday we like to look at our Monday moon chart and like to see what's going on. We had a big old full moon last weekend, but we're looking now on the 15th there, and we're finishing waxing on out and going on into the 21st. We're going to have a sliver Friday night, and then it's going to be completely dark on Saturday night. And then this time next week, it's going to start, it's waning out now. It's going to start waxing up next week. So we're in good shape. A lot of times, those 2-week cycles are really good, especially fly fishing. To feed, they don't feed as much at night if it's really dark. If it's really light, they can see the bait a lot more. So these dark nights might be good for morning fishing. Okay, that takes care of our weather, and we'll be right back.
Your vision is precious. If an emergency arises, you don't want to be sitting in a hospital waiting room. Accidents and injuries can happen outside of your workday. That's why our team of physicians provide emergency eye care to our patients anytime, day or night. You can count on your local experts in eye care to be there for you whenever you need us. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
At Panhandle Educators, we offer full-service banking.
We're 5-star rated.
A safe place for your money.
Find us anytime, anywhere.
Or come see us on Highway 77 north of the mall. On the east side, across from Rutherford High School.
Come see us at the beach on R. Jackson Boulevard.
We're here in Southport on Highway 77.
Live or work in Bay, Holmes, Jackson, or Washington County? You can be a member.
Join us. We'll take care of you.
The letter X. It's one tough letter, and the only one that stands for something. It's the mark of the unknown factor, the spot of the buried treasure, the model of rugged beauty. But what really sets it apart is its power to multiply everything.
Sweet old Bob says see and save on all Exmark products today at Soul Tractor.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
Welcome back, folks. Glad you're with us this morning, starting a week off right on Panhandle Outdoors. Like I say, always good stuff we're going to bring you. And here, when we get a good deals and all, send us a picture of it, and we'll try to pass it on to you. Anything to do with outdoors, and it could be tree stands, or in this situation, a tower from a boat. I know a lot of y'all like to fish up high when you can, especially flat fishing. And here's a tower, and I showed this one time before, but hey, Winston, I am getting too old to climb up on that polling platform. I understand that feeling, and have found some elevated steps that I have mounted on the front of my boat for sight fishing. Would you please show this on your show? It is a steel reinforced with all hardware and works really well. I want $100 for it and would help install it on, in fact, that's really good. I help install it on someone else's boat. I'm in town sometime this week, and Doug Lurie, but let me give you the numbers: 233-1683, 233-1683. If you don't get that, you can call me and I'll give it to you later on. But nice looking polling platform there. It's got the braces on the side, and that's something, a lot of times when we talk about safety on these platforms and all, you really need a good rail around it. The people have really been hurt and falling off those things. It hasn't happened a lot, but if you get one of those rogue waves or something, you really want to take care of that. All right. Another announcement we got coming up, starting this Saturday now, will be National Safe Boating Week. It's going to be put on by United States Coast Guard. In fact, National Safe Boating Week is all the way across the country. It's always a week before Memorial Day. Can you believe Memorial Day is right around the corner? This year will be held the 19th of May through the 26th of May. And, the big thing, the slogan this year is invest in, and they use the word vest, wanting you to make sure you use your life vest or life jacket. And so, what happened now, if you remember the Coast Guard Auxiliary, there'll be certain boat landings, and they'll give you a free inspection of your boat, and give the kids little coloring books and all kind of things like that. So that's one of those win-win situations. And, the big thing I always have to check are the flares. Those flares don't last forever. They have dates on them. And make sure you check them. And make sure you got a throwable life jacket. Make sure you got a life jacket for everybody. Just those basic things. And now what they've done in the past, they will inspect it and they put a little safe sticker on it. And a lot of times, when you get checked by the man, a lot of times he'll see that and be impressed with it anyway. I know I've talked to them. They really do like to see you having those little stickers on there. Okay, so we've got that. Now our mayor, Panama City mayor, has been doing some serious fishing when he can get time, he said. But Greg Brudnick is a good fisherman, and Bill Adams is good about taking them and sending the pictures. But this is a nice trout that he caught the other day. That is a nice, healthy trout. Greg is a local guy who grew up here, played a lot of baseball, and real active in the community. And look at this nice redfish. He had a good morning in the morning. He fished in the morning, went home, took a shower, changed clothes, and went to work. That's what I call a working mayor, Mayor Greg Brudnicki. Someone was asking me the other day, we were talking about those sand gnats, and I showed this picture. Well, here's what happened. I'd been out in the afternoon working in the yard. It was getting late in the afternoon, and they were eating me up, and you know the feeling. And I was going to just mention the next day. Ideally, I don't like to spray a lot of stuff on me. Ideally, I put on long pants, long shirt. But I just, you start something in the yard, and I'm just going to do it a few minutes, and a few minutes goes on about 30 minutes, and by that time the bugs start coming out. But I was dressed in my shorts and my T-shirt while I was doing it, and I didn't go inside and change clothes. And so I went back to upstairs and was planning the show for the next day, and I was thinking about those sand gnats. I was still scratching from those sand gnats. And I was thinking, if you look at those sand gnats, they've just got to be they're so little, they just got to be one big set of jaws. So I just sat there and just drew out, and from my mind, what I thought a sand gnat looked like. And the big thing, now a couple things I can't do. One of them is singing, one of them is drawing. But this is how I felt that night after I've been scratching and all. The Southport sand gnat. Now that's one big jaw, and they're sucking out blood. All it is jaw and a tummy to hold the blood. And somebody anyway asked me to show that again the other night. They got a kick out of it, so I was glad you got to enjoy that. Okay. All right, now we're going to take our break, and we'll be right back.
Clay O'Neill's Land Clearing. When you need land clearing, pond digging, road building, or any type of excavation, Clay O'Neill's Land Clearing is fully equipped to handle it. If the job is big or small, he covers it all, serving the Florida Panhandle from Madison County to Escambia County. He's just a phone call away. Hey, thanks, Clay, for another job well done.
Harold Milling Company, rough and tough dog food. Harold Milling Company builds it. They build hog feed, they build dairy feed, they make chicken feed. They have specialty feeds for rabbits. If you got a worm farm, grandmother used to have a worm farm. Look at the Harold Milling Company. You want to go down and get you, the dog's not running anymore. That's all over with. You want to get that 16% and drop down from the 26% protein. You don't want over to get fat. Harold Milling Company, you can buy at almost any feed store in the Panama City area.
Steel, the #1 selling brand of handheld outdoor power equipment in America.
Right now, dependable grass trimmers start at just $159.95.
For cleanup, hard-working steel blowers start at $149.95.
Plus, double your limited warranty with your Steel product purchase.
Start easier, work smarter, finish faster with Steel, #1 in America.
Guido Bob says see and save today and every day on all Steel outdoor products at Soul Tractor.
When you stop by Blue Water Outriggers, you will find everything for your outdoor adventure. Stock up on all your favorite brands and shop for some of the latest outdoor gear and accessories. You can also shop online and have your orders delivered straight to your home. Our flagship store is nestled right off of Highway 98 in the Port City Shopping Center, just steps away from the Port St. Joe Marina. You will love our selection, our prices, and our friendly service.
Welcome back. I'm so glad you're starting the week off with Panhandle Outdoors. I love doing this show, and all I ask you to do every now and then, go by and support one of our sponsors. They keep us on the air. They're good folks, they're good outdoorsmen, and we couldn't be here without them. Now, speaking of one of our sponsors, and they always giving back to the community so much, and here's Blue Water Outriggers. They're having a little tournament. It's going to be a monthly tournament. I've been impressed with how they're going to do this. It's a $5 entry fee. Now, that entry fee really just makes sure we get everybody's name on the list and you get this ruler. But first of all, let's look at the categories. There's the red snapper, the redfish, the grouper, kingfish, flounder, the cobia, the Spanish mackerel, and the speckled trout. Now, here's how they're going to do this. This is interesting. You're going to take a picture. You're going to email them a picture. You get a ruler. When you pay the $5, you get a ruler right here, official tournament ruler. This is going to be a big. It's going to be a big redfish I'm going to send in right here. But this is a ruler, and you got to take a picture of the fish on the entire ruler, okay? And I'm going to go over a couple of just basic things that they want you to do. All fish will be entered by having, it's got to be on the ruler. You take the picture. Now, a lot of folks are doing tournaments this way, and it's good because what happens, you can be fishing, this is in St. Joe, but you could be fishing over there in Choctawhatchee Bay, and catch a really nice redfish, take a picture of it and send it to them. So this is going to be really good. Measurements will be taken from the fork of the tail to the tip of the nose. Now, of course, they're not going to do weight. They're just going to do measurements, and they're going to round it off to the nearest half inch. The nearest half inch on these, okay? The big thing is you can also, you can catch a fish, measure it and release it if you want to. You don't have to keep the fish. And a lot of tournaments are doing this now. I know Sunjammers has some tournaments doing that, and you can only enter one fish, per month. There's a whole good set of rules here. Now, what happens if the fish are the same size, which could very well happen on a redfish? A lot of people be sending in a 26.5-inch redfish, and what they're going to do there to break the tie, the winner's going to be whoever sends it in earliest, whatever date they get it earliest. So I send one on Monday, and then Joey sends one on Wednesday, then mine's going to win, even though they measure the same. So that would be one of the rules. But for the whole set of rules, you can go to customer service at BWO Fish, BlueWaterOutriggersFish.com. Got a lot of sponsors. It's $250. They're going to spend a lot of money on this, folks. You look at all these categories here, you get $250 if you win that month. The $250 worth of fishing stuff and all. Good tournament. It's an online fishing rodeo, and really I'm excited about that. And we're going to try to give it a shot ourselves, and we're going to keep up with talking about the winners and all. Maybe some of you folks can win and all. Okay. Now, speaking of doing good things, we want to continue our quest to get our motor back to our good friends Ralph and Lucretia Turner. I mentioned this the other day, and it's sort of, I've even told my kids about it. It's just one of these warm-hearted things right here. It makes you feel good. People are trying to help out. As you know, Ralph and Lucretia live up on Deer Point Lake up in northern end, and somebody stole their 9.9 Suzuki 2011 motor, and that's a comfortable size motor, a 9.9, and they hadn't many hours on it. Somebody took it off their boat, and that sort of hit a nerve with a lot of our viewers. It sort of ticked me off too, and I said, well, I just, spontaneously said, I'm going to give $100 to Panhandle Outdoors to lead to the rest of this low life that's done this, or not the rest, the return of that motor, and hopefully the arrest and conviction of them. But anyway, I said that. The next day I got a call. Check this list out. This is amazing. Clay O'Neill called the next day. He wanted to offer $200 reward. And then I got to talk to Ricky Collins down at Mexico Beach, and Ricky said, well, doggone the coach, I don't like that stuff either. I'm going to throw $100. And then over in Springfield, got a call from Ralph Bates over in Springfield. He's throwing in $500. Now, we got the reward up to $900. And that, to me, that's heartwarming, because it tells you what kind of viewers we have out there, the quality and the character of our viewers, and how we care about our fellow outdoorsmen, our fellow citizen, and we're willing to just step up to the plate. And I'm following it with the Bay County Sheriff's Office. They have an investigator on it, and we've got the serial number and all that. We may never get it back, but doggone it, we're going to give it a try. And I know Ralph and Lucretia, I got an email from them the other day. They're so thankful. It makes you feel so good. This is good. This is, as citizens, and this is the Panhandle. We don't want those kind of people around in our area, and if we can do something about it, let's do that. Now, let's go to tip of the day. I hadn't done a tip of the day. Well, I'm going to start off the week with a tip of the day. And I've talked about these little plastic bags. And if you can get a whole set of I got a whole bunch of them, a whole set of these little plastic bags. There's so many things you can do with them as an outdoorsman, especially when you're out there fishing and all. And if you got a lot of times, we were fly fishing the other day, and I put one of my flies in here instead of putting it back in a little case. I just wanted to put it in here, and I just dropped it really on the boat down beside me, because I wanted to get back to that same fly instead of opening up my little fly case. And then which one was it? I was fishing with one and switch it over, but I wanted to keep the same one I was fishing with. And I thought about it then. That's just one of 1,000 uses for these little plastic bags. When you're and if you're out fishing and you want to take your medicine with you or whatever, if you've been sick or something, there's so many uses for these little plastic Ziploc bags for the outdoorsman. So I tip of the day, have some of these in your tackle box, and you can keep stuff separate and all in it. Okay, that's our tip of the day. Now I was thinking too, we're going to start the week off with another giveaway. We've been real blessed with being able to give a lot of stuff away. Our sponsors, Express Lane, we've got this mug here, still wrapped up in it, okay? We've got a free coffee refill and a bag of these yummy worms, okay? These three things right here, plus a Panhandle Outdoors decal. I'm seeing these around a lot now. These are free. You can pick them up at Sun Jammers. If you can find them at Sun Jammers, I just sent some out there, and also at Blue Water Outriggers. And if you can't go by there, give me a call and we'll see if we can't get you one, or maybe come by the TV station here or have them here on my desk. So Panhandle Outdoors decal, and everybody likes to have those. My kids, my students really enjoy those things. So that's going to be our little jackpot for this section. And we're going to go in here. Now remember, you can enter any time during the year. Last Friday we gave away 3 items from Tarpon Rock Seafood. We give away about $100 worth of stuff each week on the seafood and all. Okay? And the winner of this little package is Wayne Campbell. Wayne Campbell, right here. So come by to Fox 28 Studios, Wayne, and pick it up. That's right here on 23rd Street at 23rd Street Plaza, a little drive right there by the red light. Come down behind Innovations Credit Union, and you'll see a big old tower there, and a red roof and all. It has Fox 28 on it, and that's our new studios. Okay? Let's take our final break, and we'll be right back.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning BAR camo short track and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
When you have work to do, get it done with a Kubota. Kubota is the top choice for reliability, efficiency, and value. And right now, during Kubota Rewards, take advantage of 0 down and 0% APR for up to 60 months on new Kubota utility and ag tractors, tractor loader backhoes, and utility vehicles. It pays to own orange. See your Kubota dealer today.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is Panama City's exclusive full-line dealership, built on a 45-year foundation of trust and total customer satisfaction in all departments, including our huge pre-owned department, where we'll pay top dollar for your current automobile as a trade-in, or we'll place your vehicle on our lot and help you sell it. At Bill Kramer Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. 4 decades, 3 generations, 1 tradition.
Sunrise to sunset. A walk through nature takes you on a journey of Florida's Emerald Coast. You'll encounter the wildlife, birds, lighthouses, indigenous to the beautiful land and seascapes of Florida, set to the sounds of nature and enhanced with easy listening music. Only $14.95 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. NatureWalkDVD.com or send check or money order to the address on the screen. A walk through nature, visually stunning.
All right, welcome back, folks. We're going to wrap up our last segment here with our starting off with our Express Lane Fishing Game forecast. The peak period for today, we're looking at 8:03 to 10:03 a.m. Good way to start a Monday morning. And this evening from 8:24 to 10:24. Brought to us by Express Lane, American-owned and American-operated. So that's some good times right there. And I've been getting some good reports, or some early. It's a little early in the season, but those flounder have really been coming in the bay and doing a good job there for the giggers and all. Okay? Now, Hank Parker is going to be in town this week. And I don't know if you ever watched Hank Parker. He's one of these outdoor guys that I've always admired from day one. We had just a barrage of outdoor shows at one time when it first started. And a lot of them sort of weeded themselves out. But old Hank Parker always stuck in there, and I always was impressed with him. He was just a strong, devoted Christian man, a good father, husband, and made a living off of the outdoors, and is giving a lot back to his fellow man. But he's going to be here in town. He's going to be at a Sims Farm, and the First Baptist Men's Ministry is sponsoring him. It's going to be a big fish fry Friday night at 6 o'clock, and I'm going to be giving away 2 tickets each day. They're $6 a piece. I'm going to give away 2 tickets if you want to just buy them at the door. But in fact, I'm going to go ahead and draw the name for today's winner of these Hank Parker fish fry tickets. Now, you need to call me. I'm going to have the tickets with me. So if you win this, okay, this is Chris Carroll over in Westville. Chris Carroll. I'm going to keep your name with me. Write down that you won the fish fry tickets. If you're going to drive down from Westville, I'll just meet you at the gate around 6 o'clock and tell you how to get there. But give me a call. Okay, it's 2 tickets. I'm going to give away 2 tickets each day this week. I'm going to be there. I'm going to look forward to it. Just a great fellowship and a lot of fun with a lot of good outdoorsmen and all. Okay? Now, one of the things, too, if you want to apply for those those gator permits, the 16th of the month, that's this week, is the last day to apply for those gator permits, okay? Now, I keep getting good reports, too, from Carabel. Some good group reports. I'm going to go one more time. Those 4 counties that you can still catch grouper in until July 1st. I got a call last night. These counties right through here: Taylor County, Franklin County, right to the left of the screen. That's Carabel. Now and then down in Dixie County, that shaded in area. That's the state waters going 9 miles out. I had a call last night from my buddy Tony up in Valdosta. He had one of his buddies from Valdosta to go down. And his buddy caught 2 grouper that weighed 33, total aggregate weight of 33 pounds. And he caught them in 35 feet of water, a gag grouper. So I'm not just telling these stories and all, these are some fun things that have been happening down there. And It's not open here now. It's just around those 4 counties. So if you get a chance to get down there, take advantage of it. Keep in mind, too, I still have my boat for sale. I have it with me now. I went and got it for the weekend, and I'll use it this weekend. And, of course, when I use it, I don't want to sell it. And the only reason I'm selling this boat is because I have 2 other good boats, too. I honestly don't need 3 boats. But this is a brand new, just about at 2011, 17-foot, 40 horsepower Mercury on it. It's a stick steering. I kept it in my garage. It has less than 5 hours. I put another 30 minutes on this weekend, but less than 5 hours on that motor. All aluminum trailer. It's got dual batteries. It's got a nice ladder right there on the back. That's a nice ladder. We went scalloping in it one time as we were checking it out. I'm asking $10,900. So my number 819-5548. But I'm going to show you some more pictures of it. It's just really cool. I sort of had this boat custom designed. There's the front seat, the stick steering and all right there. And got a good storage up there. Up to the right now is where you plug your little lighter in, whatever you need, your floundering light. Good storage there, the cup holders, and the batteries underneath that front seat. There's a weld in between the 2 seats. Everything's centered and balanced right there. Of course, there's your electrical outlets there. And looking at the motor's in, like I say, it's brand new, 40 horse Mercury, $10,900. And here's a picture on the side there. Man, I don't know if I don't want to sell this thing or not, Jeff. What do you think? It is good on it. That's in the Panhandle Outdoor colors and all aluminum trailer. All right, but anyway, 819-5548. That's my boat right there. Okay. Now, we've got. I was going to talk about this Mother's Day. It's already slipped by us and all, but we have a chance to. You always have a chance to do things for other people and all. And of course, we got Father's Day coming up, and we're talking about presents and all for Father's Day. Even though it'll be next month, and we got birthdays, but I want to mention this book, Richard Hawley's book, The Great St. Andrews, the late Captain Richard Hawley, a dear friend of mine, and I certainly miss Richard. A lot of times we spend a lot of time together every morning doing breakfast and all. But Richard Hawley's book, The Great St. Andrews, Rhonda Hawley has a lot of these books, not a lot, she has some of these books left, and you get them at Shares Hallmark. And they're really, I recommend this if you want to buy an early Father's Day gift. The Great St. Andrews by Captain Richard Hawley. Richard grew up in St. Andrews. He walked the walk, and he wrote some of the stories. When I read some of these stories in here, I just busted out laughing as I was reading, because you can picture it. He did a great job. And Richard was such a wonderful man, kind. He'd do anything in the world for you. He knew so many people, and you couldn't go anywhere. Hey, Richard, everybody knew him all. So. And once these books sell out, it won't be any more. And so Captain Richard Hawley, late Richard Hawley, The Great St. Andrews, and run by Shares Hallmark. And when these are out, like I say, there won't be any more. Okay? We're going to have to start wrapping things up. We've had a great visit with you this morning. Again, I'll tell you this over and over again. Hope you don't get tired of hearing it. I really do appreciate watching the show. I enjoy doing it. Enjoy bringing good things and good news. And send me some pictures, and we'll share all kind of pictures with each other. And just have a great time doing the show. Meanwhile, sometime during the day, you're going to have the opportunity to do something good for somebody, and take advantage of it. You have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.